Good morning. This is Pastor Lyn with Goodland United Methodist Church. There's a scripture in Micah 6:8 that I find most interesting when it comes to God's righteousness and justice. He has shown you, O mortal, what is good. And what does the Lord require of you? To act justly, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God. What does that look like for you? Wow. Both Jesus and Micah use some pretty harsh imagery for what seems like a small offense. In Jesus' case, the request of the Pharisees to wash his hands before dinner elicited a strong response. But there's far more to the story than hygiene. The Pharisee was talking about a ritual washing called Mayim Rashanim, which the Pharisees claimed symbolized chastity and purity. In fact, not doing so could supposedly cause divine retribution of poverty or death. I think this is one of those times when they were reading things into what Christ was trying to tell them. There is no command for this found in the scripture. The Pharisees taught this as part of their tradition. You know how those other things seek into the life of the Christian that aren't really biblical, but somehow we think they are? They felt it was equivalent to a sacred decree given to the people by God. The scribes and the elders interpreted new rules and required them of the people, yet the scribes themselves didn't follow them because they thought they were above the law. They were happy to be seen at the front of the synagogue with all the perks that came with their station in Jewish society. Jesus calls them equal to their forefathers in destroying the prophets. While their ancestors killed the prophets, the Pharisees of Jesus' time were simply ignoring their God-given message. Micah and Christ alike, his words remind us what is most important sacrifice that we can offer to God is our hearts. And that's the point for us. We don't make the rules, we follow them. We are to be focused on the things that God desires that are stated plainly in Scripture. Love and justice for all people, so that everyone will know the blessings of righteousness and the love of God. So, if someone says to you, "What does the Lord require of you?" tell them to act justly, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God. This is Pastor Lyn. Have a good and godly day.